Dave, can you give us an update on David Price?
Well, I think John gave you an update, so I really don't have much of a difference in what he already told you, because there are no further updates from there. We're in the process. He strained his elbow the other day when he was throwing. He came out of it actually feeling pretty good, and the next day it was bothering him, which was yesterday morning. So we took an MRI yesterday, and we're in the process of setting up appointments with a couple doctors to follow up with second opinions. So that's where we are at this point.
How concerned are you and the rest of the Red Sox about David?
Well, you're concerned anytime any of your pitchers, have a sore elbow. To what extent at this point, we'll have to wait till the doctors see him. But you never like to see a guy step down no matter what, as far as having him missing any time is concerned. But we'll wait and we'll see, because we just don't have enough information yet at this point.
Dave, you've maintained all winter long that you guys have sufficient pitching depth. Do you still maintain that? And also, do you have any second thoughts about trading Buchholz now?
No, I mean, we do have, our guys right now, the 5 starters, in addition to David, remain healthy. I think there was 5 good starters as you'll find anywhere as a combination. We're still looking for some of our other guys here in camp, the guys to establish themselves. We're just getting started with camp, guys like Johnson, Owens, Elias, Velasquez, Kendrick, so that gives us a little bit more depth. And the Buchholz situation, no, I don't. That just was the timing, and you're not going to just hold on to somebody in case things take place later on.
John mentioned that.
Well, he said he felt one early throwing a slider, but that was really nothing different that he feels often when he throws. He completed the rest of his workouts, felt fine. Did his exercises afterwards, felt fine. So no, nothing of major consequence of it. It was not like one pitch or something made it happen. He felt there was really nothing that much out of the ordinary when he threw.
The fact that you're sending him, it sounds like, to the combine to get these second opinions, is that more out of caution, or is that really something that you want?
Well, I think anytime you have someone like him, you're cautious. And the only reason we would do that is, it's not done yet, so that's what we're trying to set up, is because they so happen to be in the same place at a very short time period. It could be convenient if we can get in to see them, but they still have to let us know if they have the availability to see them.
John mentioned that David has kind of felt soreness in his arm or in past springs. Mm-hmm. Would you deem this one more serious?
I can't answer that question. He has, but he's not unusual with other pitchers. Very few of them go through without having some tenderness at some point. It's probably a little bit more, only to the extent that I don't think he's ever just stopped and shut down per se, even to miss a start. But he has had it in the past, and he said it's not significantly different to him, but we just don't want to take any chances.
How big a loss would David Price be if he were to miss significant time?
Well, I'm not going to speculate at this point. I'm just going to wait to see what takes place there.
Can you see if the MRI was significantly different than the one he took previously?
Couldn't. That's private. It's personal stuff.
Adding a guy with a lot of just a more veteran guy, just in terms of age, like Velasquez. I know you guys are starting him on Saturday. Is that kind of maybe not hindsight, but kind of a good addition there, just to kind of have someone as a backup that could help you guys if need be?
Well, that's what we've been looking for all along, all winter long. We really, as we said, couldn't really get guys to sign with us without guaranteed major league spots. We didn't have guaranteed major league spots. We were having a hard time even getting guys to come to camp on major league invites, because when they looked at our staff, they just didn't feel there were a lot of opportunity for them. So we just tried to be creative and getting somebody that could help us depth-wise at AAA if we end up needing some help, which is what you're always trying to do. We think he fits that criteria. We liked what he saw the other day, but of course we want to see more of him. Yes, that's correct.
Were you surprised that it ended up that way?
Well, a little bit. That was his choice. There were just couldn't come up with a number that he thought was the right number for him.
When you were new players, is that automatically at the minimum, or is that?
Oh, no, it's not at the minimum. No. It's significantly above the minimum. Yes, significantly above. But, no, there's, when you talked to him, we didn't feel like there were any animosities involved. We just had a different number in mind than what we had, Yeah, Moises Alou, who I know well, called me yesterday. He's the general manager of that team, and he said, Dave, we're just really in a position where we're trying to get an answer on this. You have a pulse. I said, well, we were going to actually sit down yesterday morning, but with the club going away, we didn't have a chance. So John had to take the bus. So I said, we'll sit down first thing tomorrow morning and visit and give you a call. He said, I just need to kind of get a pulse. I've been reading about his shoulder. He continues to get treatment on it. He's going to begin throwing, but he still needs to continue to have treatment on it. So Moises, when I talked to him on the phone, and Hanley was there this morning, we had basically felt unless Hanley could go there and partake in all their functions beforehand, he would try to get a replacement for him. So that's what he's trying to do at this point. He didn't close the door if he couldn't get a replacement, that he might stay with us and just go over there, get treatment, and play in the game as the DH, but that's not his preference at this point because he would really like to get his whole team together. So we don't think it's anything major. We think he continues to make stride, but we also want to make sure that we continue to treat him.
Is shoulder stiffness comparable to last year's? Obviously, there was no timetable last year, so you were able to ease.
I can't answer that question. We really haven't discussed that because we have not thought that this is anything major. It's just more of a, one of those things you go through sometimes in spring training. So that's really kind of how we feel about it at this point.
Do you know when he's going to begin throwing?
Might even be today. Might be.
Dave, so just to clarify, you guys don't have a problem with Hanley participating if Moises is okay with it?
Well, we told Moises it would be fine if he just went there, because it's only Miami, so he could get treatment, go play the game, come back. We'd be fine with him doing that. Hanley would be willing to do that because he can DH. He would only DH for the team. However, Moises just kind of felt at this point he'd rather have somebody there committed, be part of their function, their workouts beforehand, their team activities. And we're not ready to let him just go per se and join the club and go away like that.
If they get through pool play and they want to add Moises and only add Hanley, and you guys feel like Hanley's okay with the throwing, then you're good
Well,
with the
yeah, I guess we could tackle it at that point to see what ends up place. And I'm sure he'd like to have Moises in his prime too. So.
Thank you.
That's it. You're welcome.
Thank you.